I know we're only 1 second into the video, but there aren't squirrels in Minecraft.
Do I need to explain it to you? Minecraft animations don't have to follow the rules of in-game Minecraft. Would you say Minecraftable for having a net or a giant spider jockey?
But this squirrel does look really cute, and it fits the style so well that I'm instead gonna sin Mojang for not adding squirrels into the game.
Oh, okay. I'll take off that last sin, but I feel like I may need to add it again later. That being said, why are you sending the animation for something that Mojang hasn't done?
This animation is using a texture pack for the block textures, but the stone and stone slab textures are still default Minecraft textures.
Those are stone bricks. What's that? You say what I'm saying is a nitpick? Well, Animationsys does that too.
Why does the kingdom have a bunch of lights on during the daytime? You're wasting fuel.
There are many different kinds of lights out there in the world, but none of them use fuel.
Maybe you should invest in some daylight sensors.
Daylight sensors would activate a lamp when sunlight hits it.
Why does the king have holes in his hand?
Because it's supposed to be formed like this. I'm not an animator, and even I knew that.
Also, the king's eyebrows don't move when he blinks.
Much like how real eyebrows don't move when humans blink. How crazy!
Why is this woman sitting up so high?
Because she wants to? You just asked a question that has a legit answer and then sinned it like it affected your enjoyment of the video. This is that nitpicking I was talking about earlier. Usually when you ask a question that's supposed to be a sin, it's rhetorical and or affects the quality of the video. For instance, why is the ambient occlusion so low in this video is an accurate sin.
Also, this woman's eyebrows don't follow her eyes when she blinks either.
If your eyebrows move with your eyelids when you blink, you need serious medical attention.
Chunks would load when I gave the word.
These buildings are secluded away from any pathways. How are people supposed to get to these houses?
By following this pathway that takes almost no effort to find from this angle.
King is too busy sulking to notice that he's about to walk into a brick wall.
Usually, when people have something on their mind and are walking, they don't see what is in front of them. Also, the shot cuts when he's around a block or two away from the rubble, so it's very likely he moved out of the way of it before he hit it.
Gotta love how that wheeled cart starts at the top of the higher step in this shot. The animator probably didn't want to show it rolling up that step because, well, it couldn't.
When you say,
Well, it couldn't.
are you referring to the wheelbarrow or the animator? Also, this isn't something the anime left out because they couldn't do it, even though that's still a perfectly good reason. They left it out because it was unnecessary and didn't affect anything story-wise.
The king's eyebrows don't move when he blinks again.
This occurs in real life.
They once were terrified.
This is cute and all, but there's no way that that flower fit into the king's pocket like that.
Are you an expert on fictional king's coats? Exactly. Nobody really knows what the properties of this guy's coat are. For all we know, his pockets could be
bigger on the inside.
Villagers would cheer my way.
What is this kid even doing? She looks horrified by the king playing with the puppets.
That's interesting. You just like assume my gender.
What is this kid even doing? She looks horrified by the king playing with the puppets.
as we can see by the horrified expression on their face.
Began to fall away from all that it had once become.
The king notices the creeper and gets scared before the creeper is in his line of vision.
In this shot, we can see that the creeper just entered the camera's line of vision. Note, the camera is a few blocks away from the king, and it's focused on something else. If the creeper just entered the viewer's line of vision, then it did enter the king's line of vision since he's closer to it and looking at it.
This isn't Skyrim or Assassin's Creed. Just because the creeper can't see you doesn't mean it doesn't know you're there.
That's exactly what it means. The creeper was turned away from the king when he hid. Therefore, it cannot know that the king was there.
Evil mobs.
That bending flag is made out of solid gold blocks.
What is your evidence for this? This animation is using a texture pack. Therefore, by using deductive reasoning and common sense, we can make the very safe assumption that this flag is made of yellow and red wool.
Behold, the first void scene in a Minecraft animation.
Stop it with this stupid void scene sin. It adds nothing to anything, is incorrect a majority of the time, and is not funny.
Wait, what? You're telling me that this kid from before is actually the king's child? Is he just forced to live somewhere else and gives flour to his father when he walks by?
He is not forced to live somewhere else because he is clearly in the castle at this moment. Also, you don't know this kid's life. He may have a job and pick that flower on the way there or while he was there. Also, you say this like it's his daily routine, but the animation provides no evidence to back that up.
Then in return, he entertains his kid by playing with the puppets?
No. In return, he supports him, feeds him, and, yes, lets him live in the castle.
As the young did roam the street, families broken at my feet.
This house is so tiny. How can you live in a place that tiny?
There are people in real life who live in houses that are smaller, and they get by fine.
Where's the bathroom?
When have you ever seen a Minecraft character use the bathroom in these types of videos?
Where's the kitchen?
Out of frame. It's not that hard. Also, much like the wheelbarrow thing, this isn't something that the animator left out because they didn't feel like it. They left it out because it adds nothing to the overall video.
Also, this guy tries to exit his doorway, but gets squished because he's literally the exact same size as it.
You are aware that you can fit through something if you're the exact same size as it, right?
Also, this guy goes to fight without any arrows for his bow. I'm starting to see why this kingdom fell.
Yeah, it's really this dumb townsman's fault for not bringing any arrows with his bow. Not the fact that Herobrine broke the monsters out of jail. It's all because this one dude forgot arrows.
Oops, accidentally increased the red area light at the end of the shot.
Well, I guess it's time to insert a clip from one of my videos again. Incredibly self-foreshadowing for the rest of the series right here. The lighting turns a purple shade and the king flees.
Didn't we see this guy die from arrows in the back earlier?
This dude has a completely different skin tone than the one that died earlier.
Yes, get rid of your only defense against these mobs. Smart move, Mr. King.
When in a life or death situation, thinking rationally is thrown out the window. That's why most people in movies run straight ahead of the danger instead of veering left or right.
If these zombies could get across that gap, what was stopping the king from going back to save his wife and child?
Because zombies were chasing him. Again, not that hard.
These zombies are so slow. The king could easily outrun them.
It's funny how you say the king should be able to outrun these zombies over a scene of the king outrunning the zombies.
Behold, the saddest moment in Minecraft history.
You couldn't have inserted a headphone warning while you were at it, Sam? But in all seriousness, I do agree that this moment was incredibly sad, so I'll take off that sin. And the sin total is 85. And before I go, I would just like to say thank you for the incredible support you've shown for the last Sin Sins video. I do plan on making these videos for a very long time. Or at least until Animation Sins takes legal action on me. Here's another teaser frame, and I'll see you guys in the next video.